Good things come to those who wait, and as an action figure collector in the 80s and 90s, maximizing your toy army meant cutting out proofs of purchase points, joining fan clubs, and getting all the mail-away premiums your favorite toy line would offer. The feeling of opening up that white Kenner shipper box after what seemed like an eternity of waiting could be a good or a bad thing. Sometimes it was exactly as advertised, but in some other underwhelming cases, you kinda got why it was advertised as free in the first place. We've already covered a lot in the previous Mail Away Toys video, so be sure to subscribe for more 80s and 90s content. Now it's time to hold on to your robot points and strap in for some toy history. Back in 1991, you could even get an action figure by eating cereal. Growing up, you had cereal for every major toy line, and usually a little premium was included, but not a real toy like the ones you would find in a toy store. As a 90s kid, I couldn't get enough of the sugary goodness whilst watching Saturday morning cartoons, but now that I'm trying to cut down on carbs, I'm glad that Magic Spoon cereal is making today's video possible. With 0 grams of sugar, 14 grams of protein, and only 4 net grams of carbs in each serving. There's also only 140 calories. You can try out Magic Spoon's best-selling flavors in a 4-flavor variety pack featuring cocoa, fruity, frosted, and peanut butter. But they also have other great flavors including cookies and cream, maple waffle, cinnamon, and blueberry. If you're craving the feels and tastes of your favorite cereal growing up, then Magic Spoon has got you covered. It's even gluten-free, grain-free, soy-free, low-carb, and keto-friendly. You can click the link down below to grab a variety pack and try it out today. Be sure to use the promo code EDGEEK at the checkout to get $5 off of any order, or go to magicspoon.com/EDGEEK. They even offer a 100% happiness guarantee, so if you don't like it, they'll refund your money. The year was 1991 when Hasbro and Kellogg's teamed up to offer an actual G.I. Joe figure as a mail-away on their Rice Krispie boxes. As they set out to differentiate themselves from their competitors with a quality toy, the toy did have to appeal to everyone, which meant no guns. The Lifeline figure is altered from the previous versions and known as version 3. He still has his red and white colors, but he's missing his silver 9mm double-action Browning pistol, or his molded black sidearm and white holster that was crafted on his leg. Rice Krispie had everyone covered in this promo. For all ages, you got a Weebles, and for girls, a baby pony was on the menu. That's one mail-away pony you didn't need any horseshoe points for. Often referred to as baby stocking, she has a Christmas theme going on with the green stocking symbol and bright red hair. Rice Krispies actually got the last mail-order promo pony in the G1 Hasbro collection. So which one would you have picked up for only 2 UPC symbols on the bottom of your Kellogg's box? Even the cartoons you were watching whilst eating cereal could get you toys. How about an exclusive Earthworm Jim figure? Groovy! As he wormed his way onto VHS tapes, you could send in 2 proofs of purchase from these cartoon tapes to get the exclusive mail-away Earthworm Jim, worth $5.99. Sporting the super suit, he comes with the green-colored variants of his big bulk plasma blaster, Jim's really big croaking gun, and his trusty sidekick Snot. They switched out the blue with green and threw around the black and white accents. Apart from the new colors, there's nothing different from the store release, well except that this one came in a baggie and you probably had to wait a couple weeks. And as we're on the subject of cartoons, arguably one of the best cartoons made in the 90s has got to be Batman the Animated Series. But it would take until the final 15 episodes, The Adventures of Batman and Robin, that VHSs would come with limited edition action figure promos valued at $6. In 1995, you could get this repaint of a 1993 infrared Batman when you had purchased 2 VHS tapes. The repaint was called Battle Helmet Batman. Now the orange infrared disc launching harness was yellow translucent, and same went for the shooting discs. Batman got a more standard bluish, grayish with black color scheme. Come to think of it, the whole Batman line was pretty much repaints and very little added sculpting to their main character. And it worked because they each came with a gimmicky accessory. You should never underestimate the power of a simple color change. But what if there was no color at all? The Kenner Ambush Predator mail-away exclusive, for instance. A clear, translucent figure with a couple accessories. If you collected Aliens and Predator figures during the 90s, you might have seen a free sticker on the card or blister indicating free special edition Predator action figure when you buy any 3 Aliens or Predator toys, and cut out the proofs of purchase. Then finally it arrived and you saw a one-colored action figure. There's something about the unicolor on figures that makes the sculpting stand out, but translucent is a whole different level. Now you really had an invisible Predator like we knew him from the movie. He came with battle blades and a mask in that nice chrome, and a black chest plate that you could attach at the waist with a belt. On the face they did apply some black paint and color dyes to give him some character. The Ambush Predator stalks its prey invisibly, but when he's ready to attack he suddenly appears, and to make him appear you have to put on his gear. The only problem with this release is that he's easily affected by discoloration. In 1988, Kenner put out the Detroit Police Department officer Alex Murphy action figures. That's right, the R-rated RoboCop got his very own plastic representation, bringing the ultra-violent features to a toy box near you, as most of these came with cap gun technology. RoboCaps, to bring the rapid repeat cap firing action. But the Ultra Police also had a mail-away in its arsenal. A glow-in-the-dark RoboCop night fighter with special night fighting capabilities. 100 RoboCaps were included a gun and a headpiece. Later, this one would get a cart release as well, but for a real exclusive within the police force, you had to place your bets on another movie franchise that Kenner had sinked its teeth into. Police Academy. With an overabundance of sequels and a cartoon show, 1988 also saw the comedic bunch, including Zed, Tackleberry, and Mahoney, get their own action figures. You also had bad guys in the line, but the main antagonist from the movies was Captain Harris.
You told no one. Not a soul.
Who wasn't included in the shipping boxes that went out to toy stores, but he was a mail-away exclusive. For just 3 proofs of purchase from any Police Academy points, you could get a free Captain Harris figure with bug-eye binoculars and a crazy saluting action when you pressed its legs together. He even appeared on the box for the playset, but only after a long wait of 10 to 14 weeks needed to process your order, it would be delivered to your mailbox. And unfortunately, the offer was only available in the USA. But sometimes parts of Europe would have their own mail-away exclusives. If you were a member of the G.I. Joe Club in the Benelux, you would get sent special offers all the time, exclusive to the fan club. This could go from action figures to merch, but in 1990, Shockwave got the order to offer every member the premium known as Operation Landscape, a 27-inch long diorama to place your figures in. It even included 10 stands and was decorated with a jungle passing over into desert background art. You would need to save up 10 G.I. Joe star points, or 6 if you included the address of a non-club member.
Not the best way to meet,
And some post-stamps. A friend of mine actually saved up for this one, and when he finally got it, it was quite the underwhelming experience. It didn't look quite as big as he made it up in his mind. What he got was 2 letters talking about the diorama, and apart from some plastic stands, all you really got was some cardboard. Now for big adult G.I. Joe collectors, this is a pretty rare piece, but I can imagine as a kid this was not worth the wait. It wasn't the first time Hasbro resorted to some colorful cardboard as a mail-away. For the 1985 series of Transformers, the Autobots would finally get some sort of a playset. The Stars Autobot Command Center, a pretty rare headquarters, offered through Hasbro Direct for only $6.50. You didn't even need any robot points. Some assembly was required, but this was a real work of art, with panels popping out, a bit reminiscent of the old Mego playsets. Made to fit easily on a dresser or a bookshelf, the command center featured a main hatch, a repair bay, and a security section. You would also get an iron patch, membership card, and full color poster with this one. In the end, what makes these mail-away promos collectible is the exclusivity, or the differentiating features to the original release, like color variations or extra accessories. The value only goes up if you have the shipper box, all of the extra documents, or the original packaging. For Masters of the Universe, there's a couple highly collectible mail-away boxes that came from a 2-pack offer out of a JCPenney catalog. You got the pick from 8 2-packs for only $9.99. These were just the same figures as you could buy in the store, but for collectors, it's the packaging that makes this a fun thing to own. A brown box with a Masters of the Universe logo and drawings from the characters you had in your selected set. And a little description indicating what you needed to do with these action figures. They twist for a power punch. Included are the accessories and the comics. In '84 you could get the likes of Buzz-Off, Fisto, or Prince Adam and Orko, for example, and in '85 they even paired up the evil Horde duo Grizzlor and Hordak, and there's probably a couple more out there. But I'm dying to know which mailaways blew you away as a kid or left you wondering why you had collected all those points after all. Leave them down in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and don't forget to hit the bell notification so you don't miss out on any new videos. A big thanks to all of my Patreons and of course NotAnotherRetroChannel and Murphy Bros Collectibles for helping out with this episode. Please follow me on my socials, and as always, thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!